What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. First and foremost, shout out to everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting. You guys are awesome. You're the reason that I do this every single day. It's Monday, back on the grind, and I don't think I have to tell you guys what's going on right now. That's right. We have seen finally some money come back into the market. Pretty much everything is in the green right now. For the most part, whatever you're holding, you're doing well. The change today, the biggest is 0x at 28%, almost 29%. Wow. KuCoin shares, Bytecoin, okay, Verge, Neo, Wanchain, Wax, Populous, Aeon. So basically, in a nutshell, for anyone that's holding anything, you're pretty much up today. So congratulations. Great way to start the week. So let's dive right into some news. Obviously, you guys know whenever there's a really good day in the markets, that's when all the news comes out. So let's kind of just rapid fire through some of the things that are going on right now. Now, here's an interesting concept. So this electric scooter startup, Spin, is finalizing a 121 million security token offering. Now, this is interesting. So they're not actually taking the approach of an ICO. They're doing what they refer to as an STO, which is a security token offering. So the idea with Spin's security token offering is to raise money from accredited investors who will then be entitled to a portion of the revenue from Spin's electric scooter operations. STOs are starting to emerge, given that they provide more security for potential investors. With STOs, investors can buy tokens that are linked to real-world financial instruments. In the case of Spin's offering, the tokens are linked to its revenue. That's interesting. What do you guys think about that? So, STOs, security tokens, right? And in this particular case, they're backed to revenue. So you'll actually split the revenue from the company. I think that's pretty interesting, guys. I don't know. There's been a lot going on in the space with ICOs. We might see a lot of projects moving to this. I don't know. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So also, we have a ton of news coming out of Cardano. In fact, we have three things in particular I wanted to talk about. The first being that Nexo has come up with the decision to include Cardano for their loans backed by cryptocurrencies. As you can see right here, this is a picture of Teodora Atanasova. Sure, with Charles Hoskinson. So there you go. So the second thing I wanted to talk about from Cardano is their collaboration with Google for technological advancement. So Charles Hoskinson stated that the detailed deliberation has been held between the two significant enterprises, which would soon be revealed. In the meeting with Google, Hoskinson's presented a basic introduction and functionality of Cardano. And the third thing I wanted to say was that Charles Hoskinson recently mentioned in one of his tweets about the upcoming Cardano wallet. The wallet is a complementary purse based on digital functioning for Daedalus. It's really exciting and complementary to, I don't know, is it Daedalus? I don't know. He said, I think people are really going to like it. Details coming in August. So that's three things coming out of Cardano. Rapid fire, guys. Moving on, we have ELF today. So the testnet is here. Hooray, congratulations. So that's that. We also have the testnet coming from Enigma as well. So that is something also to keep in mind. Achain says that they're working on a website version 2.0, trying to make it a little sleeker, sort of, redefine the way that they want to be essentially seen. They had spoken about a little bit of a rebrand, so I don't know if that is going to go full force. I'm not sure what their plan is. So I guess the first start is to upgrade the website. So that's what's coming out of Achain. Now, we also do have TRON. So TRON reveals the addresses of more than 33 billion TRX, which were locked. They completed their mainnet, which was, I think it was June 25th. So they said, keeping the safety measures in mind, the TRX were locked by the TRON Foundation, according to Medium. A whole bunch of them, okay? So roughly over 1 billion TRX were burned when the mainnet went live. They were locked in 1,000 addresses on the TRON mainnet. It was done to reduce the risk of losing digital assets. In the Medium post, the 1,000 addresses were revealed. Also wanted to say, meanwhile, Team Tronix uploaded a video on Twitter explaining the speed of the TRON network. The transactions are reportedly fast and carried out within seconds time, indicating how user-friendly the network is. And also, speaking of Charles Hoskinson again, he offered a business proposal to Justin Sun via Twitter. He suggested that Justin use their Mantis client, which was initially adopted by the Ethereum Classic instead of Ethereum Java, which they're currently using. Justin reported in an amicable manner saying that he would look into it for sure. So that's that. Now, in case you guys were wondering what's been going on, the Ethereum gas prices have been soaring, and I have to be honest with you, the network is really bogged down, okay? So they're suggesting that it might be because of the crypto exchange Fcoin. They're to blame for the recent skyrocketing gas prices, which touched 100 GWei per transaction overnight. Fcoin is holding a vote for a new token listing, and voting is done by transferring a minimum amount of token to the exchange. The tokens with the top 20 total number of deposit accounts will be eligible for the first listing. Unfortunately, these token transfers are using up almost 40% of Ethereum's network resources. Not good, guys. This is that scaling we're talking about. One simple thing, one simple dApp, CryptoKitties, or Fcoin transactions using 40%. I can attest to this. I started an Ethereum transaction about 15 minutes before I started this video, and before I got on, it was still processing. It hadn't even had a confirmation yet. So yeah, that's a problem. As you guys can see right here, here's the chart, and boom, we're currently finding ourselves right here having this tough situation. So yeah, guys, I don't know. We're going to have scaling issues in the future. There are issues with these platforms, and we know that every so often Ethereum does have these problems. But on another note, speaking of Ethereum, I did want to talk about, so it says, what is Ether Emerald? Ethereum Classic warns against the scam. They tweeted about a potential scam airdrop. Now, this is from Ethereum Classic. A potential scam airdrop known as Ether Emerald or Ethereum Emerald ETE. The Twitter account said that of the said scam mentions that it is a new generation of smart contract development platform. On the other hand, Ethereum Classic warns people, saying that Ether Emerald is not affiliated with them. ETC accuses them of using a name similar to Ethereum Classic's Emerald project in order to confuse users. Ethereum Classic's tweet mentioned that it's a scam and there is no team or project info. There's no code or communication. The followers are bots and accused of having plagiarized the roadmap. So for everyone that's wondering what Ethereum Emerald is, Ethereum Classic is saying that it's not affiliated. Be careful. It's most likely a scam. Things look shady. Don't give away your private keys ever. Don't send any money anywhere that you don't know, okay? Just be careful, guys. So I just want to let you guys know that. Also, we got some issues coming out of Huobi. So you guys know HADAX. So HADAX is basically Huobi's sister website where you can basically, well, I guess the whole idea, I forgot to put my light on. I guess the whole idea is that you can list a bunch of currencies that you don't have to go through this stringent process. It's a little more of a slightly more decentralized exchange, okay? Now, there are potential chances that with this situation, you may have scam coins getting listed, etc. So I just wanted to go into this. So a change to the rules and the voting of the new listings has caused a backlash against Huobi's HADAX cryptocurrency exchange platform. So on Friday of last week, they published the update on HADAX supernodes and voting rules update and subsequent arrangements, which outlined that HADAX will rely on two separate groups of funds to help with deciding on new listings. This is a little different from how it used to be. So the company introduced the idea of standing nodes, for which the HADAX platform will invite 14 large traditional venture capital firms such as Zenfund, FBG, Unity Ventures, and Draper Dragon. The new rules will also include 31 selected nodes, which are chosen through an application review process. Based on the announcement, selected nodes are smaller, crypto-specific venture firms such as Node Capital, Defund, Block VC. Okay, we're actually familiar with these. So this move immediately drew backlash from various token funds who felt that they had been demoted, accusing HADAX of being discriminative and authoritarian. Most notably, perhaps, Du Jun, founder of Node Capital and also a co-founder of the Huobi Exchange, announced through his WeChat platform that although his firm has been a HADAX supernode, it will withdraw and no longer be involved in the supernode vote. I'm going to just zoom into this quote. I don't think I have to say that, out on air, but essentially they were not happy. So Node Capital was soon joined by other crypto funds announcing that they would not tolerate the decision and would withdraw from supernode roles, including Defund as well, very well known. In response to the crypto fund's departure, Li Lin, co-founder and CEO of Huobi Group, said via his WeChat channel that while it could have been communicated better that the move is aimed to ensure the quality of tokens chosen to be traded on the platform. So in one hand, I agree, I get it, but on the other hand, I thought the whole point was that was the point of it, right? I mean, isn't that what Binance is looking to do with their decentralized exchange, just to be able to list all of these different coins? And yeah, some of them might be scams, but that's kind of like the whole democratic approach of just freedom of listing your coins. So I don't know, maybe in a sense it's a good idea. You know, you don't want people getting burned in these coins, but I don't know, it definitely pissed a lot of people off. So I don't know, Huobi, I don't know, gonna have to make good on that one. So really quick, guys, not going to bore you on this, but the Coinbase Custody is officially open. They accepted their first deposits last week, and today they are officially up and running. Just to highlight some of the key features, you'll have on-chain segregation of crypto assets, split offline private keys that require a quorum of geographically distributed agents to use cryptographic hardware to sign transactions, multiple layers of security, and a robust cold storage auditing and reporting as well. Some of the things you can look for in the future is more support of more crypto assets. We know this. We've definitely ERC20s are on the board. Flexible access to funds and crypto first features. Is that yes. Okay, so that's basically what came out of that camp. Now also, so I don't know if you guys were around for the China FUD back when Neo had its, well, when I had my biggest heart attack ever, when I basically lost all my precious value of my Neo. So Bitcoin, or BTC China, they used to be a pretty big exchange, and during this whole debacle, they shut down. I remember Charlie Lee, he posted a tweet, they were blaming him, saying that he was causing FUD and all this other stuff. Well, basically, they are relaunching. So BTC China, or BTC, has rehauled their cryptocurrency exchange, and they are now live. They've started with Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin against the US dollar, as well as other crypto pairings. So the new site advertises a point-based system for users who will earn points that will later be redeemable for a new native BTCC token. You can kind of look at it like the Binance token, right? So for a limited promotional time span, BTCC points will be earned through completing site registration, verification, as well as making deposits and trades. Then they will be awarded for user referrals and other activities. They've also announced a zero trading fee regimen that will last for the first 3 months after relaunch. Really awesome. This is good news. I'm personally very happy about this. I'm glad to see BTC China opening up again. This is good news in my book. So that's just something I wanted to touch on. I also wanted to talk about plenty of adoption. You guys know I love adoption. So you have Kiwi, one of the largest Russian payment services providers. They've launched their first cryptocurrency investment bank called Hash in Russia. Hash will provide typical services a traditional investment bank would provide, such as investment advice to large investors, as well as guide clients in tokenizing assets and managing their ICOs once regulations are in place. Also, moving on, let's talk about the company behind Kakao, the most popular messaging app in South Korea, has suggested it will do a private placement next month to raise money for a crypto platform. The platform will be separate from the messaging app due to concerns over the lack of ICO regulations. So it's GroundX Corp. So CEO Jason Hahn said in an interview that the company is looking at making capital and business alliances with consumer service companies. They will aim for companies that have internet or mobile services that could be integrated with blockchain technology. The biggest problem with blockchain right now is that there isn't a single service that an average person would use. I think we know this. It's very difficult. I remember when I was at the Blockchain Connect last week, I was taking a lot of Uber rides, and everybody would be like, "Oh, what are you doing at this convention?" I would tell them, and one of the biggest complaints was, it's from all these Uber drivers, like that it's just so complex to use, right? I agree. So they say that our services are going to be more practical. We're going to create a service that people can use without having to learn the language of crypto. Awesome. So here's a problem. TechCrunch. They reported that over 1,000 crypto projects are now officially considered dead, right? So crypto's a scary place. There's all these startups. Most of them don't last. However, I will say that a lot of these projects that are now considered dead, they did come a lot early on. And if you guys remember back in, when Bitcoin first started, I mean, if we can kind of go back to the historical charts, let me just see right here. Let's do like historical Snapchats. Let's go way back to 2013 or something. Let's go to 2014 or something. So if you go here, you'll see a lot of these coins. You had Litecoin, Peercoin, Dogecoin, Namecoin, Blackcoin. Bytecoin is actually still around. Vericoin, MadeSafeCoin is still around. But there's a lot in here like Zetacoin, Primecoin, Feathercoin, Potcoin still around. So there was a lot of coins. That was a lot of the big thing back in the day. If you go back even farther, you'll see essentially that's really all it was. So, yeah, I mean, look at these coins. Bullion, gold, earth, sex coin, nice. Fast coin, data coin, stable coin, ASIC coin, IO coin, lotto coin, ya coin, junk coin, QQ coin. So you guys get the point. So basically they're saying that a lot of these coins are dead, but really it's because they were really just spin-offs of Bitcoin. It was just... Really, I mean, Bitcoin has been forked a lot of times before Bitcoin Cash. And there was a lot of different coins that were coming out at the time. So, by the way, guys, man, an $833 Bitcoin. How long ago was this? Wow, 2014. We've come quite a long way, So, moving on, we have Octagon strategy. So, the head strategy, the head trader of Octagon strategy has told CNBC that the company remains bullish on Bitcoin despite price increases and obstacles it may face in the future. He says, I sort of look at it as a double-edged sword. The uncertainty that's driven around this regulation is what gives pressure to this market and drives it further down as people don't know exactly where it's going to end up. He said at the same time, that same topic is going to be what's going to drive it higher in the end. Once we actually establish that regulation, the professional and traditional players that are going to be entering the market or are going to get that support from regulators is probably what's going to be able to push that to the forefront as well. So also, for those of you out there, because everybody asks, I found this extremely in-depth article on Forbes. It's all about cryptocurrency taxes. I personally have no interest in going into this right now, but I'll drop a link in the description for everybody who wants to know. Looks like this person was actually kind enough to already offer some highlights, so there you go. If you guys have the Highly tool, maybe you can check it out like that. Also, I wanted to talk about something kind of interesting. I've heard a lot of talk about this. So Protocol Spotlight Avalanche. So Avalanche is potentially something very new and interesting. The Snowflake to Avalanche white paper was released anonymously in mid-May by a team identifying themselves only as Team Rocket. The white paper contains 4 protocols which build upon each other and together make a protocol family. The different protocols outlined are named Slush, Snowflake, Snowball, and Avalanche. So this is interesting, guys. This is kind of like a Satoshi thing, right? So we have this like secret group of developers coming out with this protocol. So if you want, here's the white paper right here. Very, very interesting, guys. I've heard a lot of talk about this, and I don't know what it means. It's very interesting. I'm gonna have a read. I actually have not read this. I'm gonna have a read right after this and see what this is all about. Also, just kind of wanted to end on a bit of a funny note. So there's this website called ICOsim.io. It's using Nebula, so you have to get the web extension wallet, and you have to get a little bit of Nebulous. Literally, it's so cheap. For around 1 penny's worth of NOS, you can play for up to a week. So basically what you do is you launch your own ICO. It's fake, obviously. You can meet milestones on your roadmap. You can hire the best shillers in the business, literally, and finally culminate all that wealth into a lucrative exit scam. This is hilarious, guys. So look, you come down here, you pick a roadmap that you want, do a giveaway on Twitter, publish performance numbers. Then you can get advisors. You can get Tom Lee, Craig Grant, Ian Bellina, Supoman, Trayvon James, John McAfee, Craig Wright, Roger Ver, or Carlos Matos. I would totally get Carlos Matos on my team. And yeah, and then you guys do an exit scam, and then when you're done, you start over and you get your money back, I guess. Or maybe you don't get your money back. The amount you can get when exit scamming may go down when others play. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, I don't know. I thought that was really, really, really funny, guys. Also, I forgot to mention, I don't have the picture up, but tonight I will be doing a live stream with Crypto Candor, of course, and Crypto 99. So yeah, should be really fun. If you guys want, definitely come check that out. Also, shout out to everybody that came out to my Fortuna live stream last night. I appreciate all the questions that you guys asked. You guys are awesome. That being said, I appreciate everyone that's coming back. I freaking love you guys. Everyone that's been mashing on the like button, leaving me comments, joining the Telegram group in the link below. You guys are amazing. Great start to the week. Everything is green. How long will it last? Who knows? It's crypto. By the time I make this video, we could have crashed 30%. I don't know. That being said, hope everyone is having a great start to their week. My name's K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.